good evening, everyone. Oh, not just everyone, but I need to be a very, very kind person today. So I want to address everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to another episode of the coolest, the most informative show about moving and living in the UK. Welcome back to The Daily Show here in Ian's HQ in Dubai. Not only that we share valuable information to all of you, but we also share real life experiences, real success story from real people. And the good thing about this show is all of these are free.
That's right, Neil. Yesterday, we had a very fun episode with our guests Marisa and Joshua, while we talk about how to take the first step in working as a carer in the UK, right? It wasn't only very informative, but fun.
Yeah.
I remember that one line that you said
Which
to
line?
Joshua. He looks like a driver.
Oh, really?
But what he meant was, he looks like that he can drive, right?
Oh, yeah.
And of course, it was entertaining as well. Don't you think so?
Yeah, it was a time full of laughter. I was having fun. Yesterday was just being really free, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. By the way, Josh, I did not mean to call you that you look like a driver. What I really meant was, okay, you look like you can drive.
Yes.
And it was a very, very productive discussion. We've learned so many things about us working as a carer in the UK. And for today, really, I want to take it a little bit higher because from carers, now we're going to discuss about something big, something magnificent. And we're going to talk about how to work as a registered nurse in the UK.
Yes. And I don't think anyone already shared this in international TV before,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Or maybe before I have shared it. I'm not sure. But think about it, Neil. No?
Yeah.
We're doing history here. Before, if you want to know this kind of information, you need to pay lots of money to an agency, right? Just to give you this information, for you to obtain this information. But tonight, guys, stay tuned because we're giving this to our audience, to you, for free.
Wow, that's amazing, to be honest. Now, I really want to guarantee all of you that tonight's discussion, I promise, guys, you won't be disappointed because our discussion will be amazing. And this discussion is exclusive for nurses who aspire to go to the UK. And before we start everything, okay, because it will be a very long discussion for nurses, I want you to at least find this very, very interesting. And I want you to look at our video. Can we play that one?
Every opportunity into magical experiences. And today you'll see how they are able to transform hundreds of lives of overseas migrants who are now in the UK.
I would describe the training as amazing, valuable, considering the fact that I've been someone that I've been in and out of training classes. So comparing that to what I've been getting here, there is huge difference. Difference in the sense that majority of the things that we get in the universities are mostly textbook based. But here it's more of practical, it's more of experience. The trainer is well experienced and he brings passion to what he delivers.
I found this training very helpful for everyone who are in this training program because it gives us a clear understanding and a clear picture on how we have to work and execute those actions working as a carer in the UK. Mr. Ian is very energetic, very straightforward, very simple and concise with all the things that he has to deliver to us.
What I've learned from my previous sessions and what you have given today, I can generate an idea and I can put myself on my own that what I've learned is what I can deliver to the people. I can communicate myself to the employers and demonstrate that I am the eligible candidate for them. You stay in the community, you will learn as well as you will provide the same thing to the back to the community.
Process is so fast and you don't need to worry on it. Ians will handle everything.
Yeah,
Just believe the process.
we are the living testimony for the ES
Yes.
that everything is 100% true.
Finally, I'm here in the UK. Thank you, Ian's Group, for making this happen.
Join the first, biggest and grandest international conference for carers and nurses who wants to work in the UK at Tower Dubai office this 16 and 17 of December 2022. It's a free event and you will learn how to work in the UK within weeks. Most of all, you will meet our employers and sponsors from the UK recruiting to fill the vacancies up to 100. All happening during the conference. Register now.
Welcome back, guys,
Yeah.
for in Ian's Daily Show. So Neil, that was very cool commercial. Don't you agree?
I do.
Right?
I do 100%.
Yeah, imagine wherever you are in the world right now, you have a chance to move to the UK through the help of Ian's, right?
Yes.
And by the way, guys, why don't we read some of our comments in Facebook, YouTube?
Okay,
from-
Janice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I trust and believe the magic of Ian.
Hi, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Thank you for subscribing and tuning in. And by the way, guys, I would like to greet everyone. Happy National Day because it's National Day today in UAE.
Oh, so that's why we work very hard for these people to have your dreams come into reality.
Exactly.
There's another
Exactly.
comment. KG Journey, Janice.
I think that's a tag.
a tag. Okay.
Dave, thank you for tagging your friends and please tune in.
Okay, and these are like shout outs, right? To
Yes.
Janice, Marisa, Joe, Rosemary, Dave, God bless you guys.
God bless you too, Dave.
From Manoj PT, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, hi,
Is it
hi,
hi?
too.
Hi.
Is it like hi? Hi, the way we
Um,
say it.
Maybe
in
hi.
our language.
Yes. I thought, hi.
From Chris, when is he coming back? We don't know really.
Next week he will do the show.
Yeah.
All right, going back.
Yeah. So yeah, Jonathan, that's what we do best, really. Ian is a magical place that people see opportunities on a daily, and we really turn all of these dreams into reality.
Exactly.
So, anyways, I don't want our audience to wait any longer. We have mentioned earlier that we'll be discussing opportunities on how to work as a nurse in the UK, right?
That's correct, Neil. By the way, guys, if you can see the subscribe button here, Neil's feet.
Yeah,
Here.
here.
Yeah.
There.
Guys, please subscribe. All right.
And
All right.
click that bell button too as well. Yeah.
Right. So yes, and there are 4 groups of international registered nurses, right? So can we check on those nurses and let's explain to them each one.
Yeah. Basically, there are eligible nurses. Then those eligible nurses already are in the UK.
Yes.
We ran out of nurses, to be honest. Before we start discussing that, Jonathan, I just would like to inform all of our guests. You know what? We have some guests earlier, but unfortunately, they have to cancel the guesting for tonight. We have 12 nurses who's going to be sitting with us here tonight, but they've canceled the guesting. Unfortunately, they cannot be here because you know what, guys? They're actually in the airport right now.
Wow.
Yeah, true.
Wow.
And they're flying from this country going to the UK. So the 12 of you, whoever you are, have a safe trip. We'll
Good
see
luck.
you in the UK.
All right.
Okay, so going back, Jonathan, right?
Mhm.
So 4 groups. So there are a group of nurses that
Mhm.
are eligible, but they have long work gaps.
Yep.
And to cite example, I was one of these people back in the
Mhm.
days.
All
So
right.
when I finished my uni, I looked for a job.
Mhm.
I got a job in the hospital.
Mhm.
I enjoy the work. I
Mhm.
enjoy being a nurse, but the pay in the Philippines,
You don't enjoy it.
I did not enjoy it. I was so devastated every payday because I have to receive a sum of amount, maybe in US dollars, every
Mhm.
15, maybe just 100 or 150.
Oh,
It's very
oh.
low. Yeah.
that's
So
so
I decided to venture into other field,
Mhm.
and I've spent most of my time there. And from that time on, I forgot to go back to my first love, which is nursing, until I realized just a couple of years back that I have to be a nurse again.
Mhm.
So this is the first group.
First group, which is eligible but
Yeah.
with long work gaps,
Yeah.
like Neil
Yeah, back in the days.
back in the days.
The second group, Jonathan, is eligible but requires extra support. Now, these are the people who I've witnessed for most of the time, especially those nurses who is looking for work abroad, not just in the UK, but it could be in Australia, New Zealand, America, or other Asian countries like Japan, South Korea.
Mhm.
But these eligible nurses don't have the funds to support their employment or their journey going to the country that they desire.
Oh.
So they lack funds, they don't have money, they don't even know where to get money. And worse of it, some agencies, oh my God, I feel so bad because some agencies
Yes.
just really squeeze the juice out of these people. And it's not good. It's saddened, but yeah, it happens all the time.
Right. And what's the third group?
The third group is actually experienced nurses, but they're not eligible.
How is
So-
that? How is that possible?
There are things. They have really long seniority working in a hospital or a care home or any healthcare facilities, but unfortunately, they're not aware that there's a requirement such as IELTS,
Oh.
CBT, OSCE that they
Oh.
have to take, and nobody's telling them about this. These nurses are aspiring nurses who wants to go to the UK, but unfortunately, they have very few information that could help them springboard their career from their country going to the UK. So very unfortunate.
Mhm. Yeah, unfortunate for them, but
Mhm.
don't worry, guys. We will help you.
Yep.
And what's the last group?
Well, the
group?
last group is basically those nurses. More or less, they're inexperienced and they're not eligible. We consider them like those freshmen.
Freshmen.
Yeah, just graduated uni. I know my friend. One of my friend called named Chris. He graduated nursing. He doesn't have any experience.
Oh.
He doesn't even know if he's going to take IELTS.
Ah.
Is not aware that he's doing to register to NMC to
Is
have
he
the
even a
sig-
registered nurse?
I'm not so sure. It's a lost hope in short. So
Too bad
that
for-
Chris
Too
guy,
bad for you, Chris.
work on it.
Right.
Work on it, Chris.
Okay, now we have discussed the 4 groups of care of nurses, not carers, of nurses, right? And why don't we discuss the difference between the NHS private providers, NHS and private care providers, steps in becoming registered nurse in the UK, the steps, guys.
Yep.
So write this down, and of course, where to find the sponsors that are recruiting now. Overcoming your work gaps, of course, and lack of training, coming to the UK even without a sponsor, and preparing for your OSCE even if you're outside the UK. So guys, look at the screen very carefully. We will tell you how.
So if you look at the screen right now, Jonathan, it's quite simple. How to become a registered nurse in the UK. So if you have plans, really, guys, you need to know the difference between working in an NHS, a private care provider. You also need to know the steps in becoming a registered nurse in the United Kingdom. So this is a very simple presentation that I want you to observe, guys. So NHS versus nursing home. Now, many nurses, Jonathan, to be honest with you, they don't know where to go. And it's very unfortunate.
They're confused.
Yeah, they're confused because nobody's guiding them. But let's make it very easy for them. Let's take a look at this slide. If we're talking that if you're a nurse working in NHS, you will have plenty of competition. That only means that landing a job as a nurse working in a hospital will be extremely hard, because the competition doesn't limit you for nurses just in, let's say, for example, not just in the Philippines, but it could also be in India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, let's say in South Africa, they have Nigeria, Ghana, Zimbabwe. There's like nurses all over the world vying for the spot for NHS. So the competition real tight. So also in NHS, they required intensive experience. This is one of the problems where nurses struggle the most, because for some, let's say for example, if you belong to the group with you have experience but you don't have funds, you cannot go. But how about you don't have sufficient experience, what you should do? So for most of the time, recruitment agencies asking them, at least you have 3 years recent experience, or some really like
years.
five years. Now, guys, this is so sad because they're holding you prisoner in your own country when your dreams and the opportunities waiting for you in the UK is just enormous. So it's a little bit, it's a sad story, but don't worry, we'll tell you what to do later. Also, if you work in NHS, the salary, it's a little bit lower, to be honest.
A little bit, or it's just really low?
Yeah, it's low, actually. I'm not encouraging you not to work in NHS. If there's opportunity for you to work in a hospital, go ahead. But what I'm talking about, lower salary. Remember, the competition is so high. The number of nurses is so vast that sometimes these hospitals offer a flat rate of, like, let's say, a minimum rate for nurses. We're talking about a ballpark of 16, 17.
Some of them are
lower. I've even seen 14. That's like, it's a good option if you have that option, but there's always a better option. That's why we're here. That's why Ian is here, and we'll tell you that later. Also, lastly, I'll just talk about the last one. If you work in NHS, your yearly increase are not guaranteed.
Really?
Yep, not guaranteed. It will be based on the agreed ways of working, based on your facilities or the hospital that you are working. Now, if you're over 100-bed hospital, I'm pretty sure there will be an increase, but
increase of patients.
Increase of patients.
Increase of number of beds.
Increase. The ratio will become like 1:5 become 1:10, then become 1:15, then 1:20. And there's so many things that you have to consider if you really wanted to work in a hospital. Trust me, it's a very rewarding job, but there are better options out there.
Right. That's correct, Neil. I totally agree with you. And now, for you guys who don't know what NHS stands for, NHS means National Health Service, and they are the governing body for the healthcare sector in the UK, or you can say public health. Right? And you can be a nurse at NHS, but alternatively, you can also be a nurse for a private care provider. Right? And and now these two have their own pros and cons. So there's difference. Something is better than the other in some ways, in some parts, right? Like what we have discussed already for NHS.
So let's talk about like the other aspect of you being a nurse in the United Kingdom. kingdom. We talk about people working with NHS. Now we'll be talking about nurses who's working in a nursing home
Yeah.
or a care home or a residential home. There are so many things that you have to consider. So we will be discussing the pros and the cons about working in these two fields. So let's have a flash on the slide on the screen. So guys, take a look at this, okay? So if you're working in a nursing home or a care home or residential homes, first, you will have plenty of opportunities.
Really?
Yes, because this field is very underrated. Because most nurses, when they think about nursing job, they always think about hospitals. When there are so many nursing homes in the UK,
Yes, I
so
agree.
many care homes in the UK,
I totally
and
agree.
even there's so many residential homes in the UK. So the vacancies of these areas are just humongous. We're
much.
talking about like in every nursing home, they're looking at 5 to 10 nurses because they're in dire need of nurses. I just spoke to one nurse earlier who happens to fly now in the UK.
Okay.
He told me like, you know what, Neil, I've made a great decision. I will be flying there. I know that I will be starting with just 2 of us per shift.
Per shift, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that once everyone is aware of the opportunities working in a nursing home or a care home, maybe in a shift there will be 5 or more nurses
Yes.
handling
Cool.
it.
Yeah.
So
Because as you know, there's a shortage of nurses.
there's a lot. There's
So-
a lot. And also, if we go back to the slide, okay, these facilities are happy to receive freshers. Remember, if you're working in the hospital, 3 years of experience,
Yep.
5 years of experience,
Okay.
you have to wait for that long just for you
you
to
to
land
work
a job in a hospital.
And NHS.
Yeah, well, in fact, you don't have to wait for that very long because in a nursing home or a care home, they are happy to receive freshers.
Wow.
So if you just graduated your nursing degree in a uni, you took the required test for you to be a registered nurse or a PIN nurse, then they would gladly accept you.
Wow.
Now, the best thing about that one to Jonathan is the facilities will be training you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's similar to you working in a hospital. You will still receive training, but the thing is, imagine you have lots of experience in going to the hospital and you will be trained again, right? I mean, there's standards that we have to consider. There are practices that we have to consider. But can you imagine if you work in a nursing home, right? It's new to you.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
The newer,
New setting.
yes, everything is new. It's better for you to absorb everything because first you just graduated uni, and I know how it feels when you graduate in university. You're excited for your first job.
Yeah.
You
Give it
show
your
up
all.
on time. Yeah, you give everything, and it's a very pleasing view to see every day.
Yes.
So that's one advantage, and also. If you work in a nursing home, you will get same support and benefits from those nurses who's working in NHS.
Yes.
Just the same.
Exactly.
Really nothing different. Plus, you'll get a higher salary.
Wow.
Yeah,
Neil, what's PRN?
that's pre-registered nurse. Okay, those are the nurses who sign up for NHS. They're about to take their OSCE. Yeah,
So they haven't got their PIN yet.
Yeah, they don't have their PIN yet. So these are the people when they say like OSCE ready nurses.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't have the OSCE, but they're OSCE ready.
Ready. Okay.
On average, the rate is £12 per hour.
Average.
Yeah, if
can
you're
be
working
higher.
in a home care.
Uh-huh.
Now, can you imagine if you're under training in a hospital? Of course, you're not going to work there as a nurse. You could work there as a nursing aid or something. Maybe you're looking at a figure of an 11, sometimes 10.50 before you get.
Sucks.
Yeah, it sucks, right?
You're a nurse and you're getting the wage of a carer.
Yeah, because the competition is too high. So they have changed their matrix, the salary bracketing. There are so many factors that you have to consider. But what's best if you work in a nursing home or a care home. If you are a registered nurse, you have your PIN already, you're looking at on average 18 pounds
18
per hour. That's
Wow.
very high.
That's high.
Yeah, that's
It can go higher, right?
yes, it can go higher. I can even see some of our partner sponsors.
Uh-huh.
To be honest, they start with 20, some 22, 23.
I've seen
Yes,
this.
and I've seen that on a daily basis. Like the offer letter goes to our table, and we
Uh-huh.
visit. Like, oh, how lucky this guy
Yeah.
is, right?
Yes.
Like
Exactly.
just last week, they offered 18 per hour, and all
Oh
of a
my-
sudden, now the second week they're offering 23
Oh my God.
because there's massive shortage, right? And they don't want to let go of these nurses applying for them.
Yeah.
They
yeah,
need the
of course.
nurses. So there's no reason for them not to offer the best salary rate as possible in
Uh-huh.
order for them to acquire the nurses that they need to run their facilities.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly, Neil.
So very interesting. If it's like salary that is your concern, trust me, you want to work in a nursing home. Plus, if you have to think about it, the bonus for that one, Jonathan, is like our friend. I forgot the name. He's Filipino guy. Let me try to recall it. Last name Ponsalan. I forgot really.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember him. I
Yeah,
remember him.
he's a nurse. He's on his second year now,
Mhm.
and he never missed a yearly increase
Oh,
in a
really?
nursing home. Yes,
Oh my God.
he never missed any increase. So
I'm proud
it's-
of that guy.
Yeah, and he keeps on updating me. He said, like, Neil, you know what? Last time I got 21. Today I'm very happy. I'm on 24. And I was like, wow, good job, Chris.
So when he visits us here, you know where to go.
Yeah.
You know where
yeah,
to find us.
The boyfriend is quite nice too as well.
Yeah.
He always buys us coffee.
Really, really.
Yeah. Hopefully you can still remember us. We're talking about you, Floyd. Yeah. So, and of course, if you work in a nursing home,
Uh-huh.
think about this, Jonathan. Hospital.
Oh yeah.
1:10.
Oh my God.
Or
I-
1:15.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine you're alone
Yeah, you're alone.
and you are handling 10,
10,
15?
15. And think about it. These are sickly people, right? They're sick. That's why they're in the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But if you're working in a nursing home or a care home, trust me, it's less stressful.
Yep.
Because people there are usually just old and frail. They might have like minor illness. But yeah, if you're a nurse, trust me, you can easily deal with it.
Yes.
Right?
And I think this is their dream job, to work in a less stressful environment.
Yes, but there's also a downfall for that, Jonathan. Yes, it's less stressful, but knowing that you are in this type of facility, trust me, you are not in a city. You might be working somewhere else, secluded, like really like a countryside.
Ah.
So yeah, for most people who's young, who wants to go shopping, go on
You need to
some
travel, going
travel,
to the central.
tourist destination, your favorite spot might be their grocery or supermarket. That's the only thing you can do, unless you will take a longer leave
Yeah.
and go somewhere else that you will really enjoy your vacation.
Yeah.
And lastly, Jonathan, you even got the chance to work with a family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you can be working in a residential homes.
Oh.
So you are not a helper by any means possible, okay? Don't get me wrong. People working in a residential home, sometimes they think that I'm a nurse and they think I'm a helper. It's just the same now. You're not sweeping anything. You're not doing their laundry. You're not cooking for them. You're basically a nurse in a residential home. And the good thing about it is I know for sure that these people are very warm to their carers.
Of course.
Yeah?
Because I believe they treat their carers or nurses first with respect.
Yep.
Right? And they almost they feel like a family to them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's how amazing it is, to be honest. And I love to be working in this kinds of setting. I'm not getting any younger, and I want my fish and chips ready all the time. Right? So that's so nice.
Exactly.
So
Neil, you know, That's a lot of information.
Yeah.
I think our viewers right now
Mm.
have decided where to go,
Mm.
right?
I'm pretty
Right,
sure
yeah.
we've convinced them. That's
Yeah.
a no-brainer, to be honest
Yes,
with you.
that's true. That's true. Actually, I'm getting exhausted, Neil, and
Mm.
excited at the same time, guys, because as you know, these informations, you won't get it in the internet, to be honest.
True.
And how about you, Neil? Are you excited as well?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited, Jonathan. And to be honest with you, going to the UK is everyone's nurse's dream. And that dream, we can make it a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, if you will be in our program, oh, your nursing career will change. Change from this much to like really
Wow.
like this much. Yeah. So Jonathan, oh my God, give me a little break. Really, let's try to treat our audiences.
Mhm.
Let's play something for them.
Oh, sure.
I
sure.
think that
And,
they deserve it.
You know what, Neil?
Mhm.
While we are talking about nurses,
Mhm.
it reminded me of one of our candidates. If you're familiar with this guy, Socrates,
Oh,
one of
yeah.
our candidates, and a few weeks back, who flew to the UK, is now in the UK,
Mm.
right? By the way, he's a registered nurse.
Mm.
So, guys, I want you to sit back and relax and watch this clip of him, and I hope you get inspired with this
Oh,
in
Socrates.
achieving your UK dream.
Joining the webinar, the first thing that I learned is that I'm not a hopeless case. Well, when I learned that I passed the OSCE, I knew that I successfully added 4 letters at the end of my name, UKRN. But it was actually a beginning of my dreams, of my UK dreams. I knew it was worth it. All the pain, the hardships, all the struggles, or sacrifices that I made, I knew they were worth it. I am finally a UKRN. So after passing my OSCE, I was advised by Ian to revise my CV. And in my CV, it says, I'm already a PIN nurse. I'm already a UK PIN nurse. And after that, I started getting a lot of calls, voicemails, emails, the work gaps, all the issues that I have before is gone. It's as if all those dilemmas are no longer problems because I am already a UKRN. The next thing for me now is to compare these offers, choose the best one, and work as a UKRN.
I'm actually
I
crying.
get teary-eyed because
Yeah,
of Socrates.
Socrates. Can you imagine, Jonathan?
The emotion.
7 weeks.
Oh my God.
And every time I watch this video of Socrates, it gives me chills, really, in a good way.
Uh-huh.
I'm so happy for the guy. He's now in the UK. He's working as a registered nurse. And his story is very inspiring. 7
Yes.
weeks. 7 weeks.
Not
Not,
even
even
2
2 months,
yes,
right? 2 months,
exactly.
like 8
I'm about
weeks.
to say, yeah.
Not even 2 months. And the good thing about it, his experience was quite amazing because, as I told you, here at Ian's, we make you visible. We make you very valuable.
Exactly.
And by that, I mean to say, Socrates, to be honest, there were like series of offers was handed to him.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? The struggle of choosing which one to take, oh my God, that was...
Take the biggest offer.
Yeah, that was hard. So he was given an opportunity to pick the best one,
Yeah.
and he chose the biggest offer, to be honest. So kudos to you, Socrates. You deserve that contract. I know that
Exactly.
you're happy now. You're earning a lot, and I've even heard that you are driving one of the nicest cars around in London.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Right. So
Amazing.
to all our viewers, you right now who are nurses, right? And want to work in the UK very, very soon. You know what to do. But I understand with any dream comes all sorts of challenges, right? Challenge, because challenge will never go away, to be honest, right? And planning to be a nurse in the UK is no exception, right? So, Neil, can you discuss to us what are the different challenges that our potential nurses usually face and why they can progress with the process of being a nurse in the UK? Right?
Yeah, I can do that, Jonathan. There's so much challenges to face, but it doesn't mean to say that you will be stuck with all of these challenges.
Exactly.
Here at Ian's, we do progress people, and we hate challenges that are not even a challenge.
Yeah.
For some, it's hard, and for some, they don't know what to do. Let's say, for example, if you look at the slides right here, Jonathan, the first one is no NMC registration.
What's this registration?
Okay, this is where you signed up to become an aspiring nurse in the UK.
Okay, all right.
Nurse and Midwifery Council. So all of the nurses and midwifery will sign up to this page. And for most of the time, once they do that, they are afraid to key in information because for most nurses, they're afraid to reach the pay now page. That pay now page, and you see like the bank logos and everything. We have Visa, MasterCard, and everything. So they don't know what to do because they're so uncertain because nobody's guiding them. Well, I have a good news for you guys. Here at Ian's, we'll do it for you. We even help you to process your NMC registration. Also, aside from NMC, we also have challenges for those nurses who doesn't have their OET or Occupational English Test and IELTS.
Oh, what is this for?
This is for the compliance for your language requirement.
Okay.
Now, for most of the time, people are quite afraid to take the test, and because they think that, oh my God, 4 years of studying nursing, and after that, I cannot even land a job. I still need to take the test.
Oh my God.
And in order for me to go to the land of my dreams, which is the United Kingdom, I need to pass nursing, OET, and IELTS. No, it's not a challenge, to be honest with you. Let's say, for example, I know one guy who's extremely talented in this division. His name is Neil, one of the trainers in Ian.
Yes. Oh, I know that guy. He's
Yeah,
very good
the
at
other Neil. We always talk
about that.
He's amazing, trust me, Jonathan. And the other day, he told me like, "Hey, Neil, I'm actually very sad today." And I say,
I remember that.
why you're sad?" And I told him like, "Please tell me, Neil." And he told me, "I'm very sad. My numbers are going down."
From what number?
From 99 to 98.
Oh my God.
No, I feel that I feel bad for the guy.
I feel bad for
I
him.
told him I'm gonna lift you up. Okay, for this week we'll make it 98.2.
98.2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully he
I'll
will
talk to
achieve
that guy later.
So Neil, shout out to you. You're doing a great job. You need a
Yes.
promotion. You need a salary increase and everything like that. You deserve it.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Right.
So IELTS. In Ian's, they provide amazing training. Trust me. The statistics. Sorry, I'm kind of mumbling already. Is quite amazing.
And by
it's
the
magical.
way, Neil, what is the passing grade or passing score for IELTS and OET? Because I believe it's a different exam.
Yeah. You can take either way, a OET or IELTS. For nurses, they usually require for OET B. Okay, that's
B flat,
yeah.
not B plus.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So and
Quite high.
for yeah, like that one in the picture right there.
Oh,
B.
wherever
Yeah.
you are, congratulations to you.
Yes, and also for IELTS, they're requiring you to get a band score 7 across the board, except for writing, which they are a little bit, let's say, for example, considerate, which is 6.5. So that's part of the challenge that our nurses are facing right now.
I see. And it should be IELTS UKVI academic, right?
Yeah, academic. If you're going to practice your nursing degree, should be IELTS UKVI academic.
All right.
So and most people have a hard time passing the test because they don't get the right training from the right mentors or the right coach. Nobody's guiding them. Everything they learn is from YouTube.
YouTube Academy.
Yeah, YouTube Academy.
University.
Congratulations, YouTube. You've overdone it. Okay.
You have a lot of candidates. You have a lot of passers.
Yeah. Let's just browse through everything. So again, people doesn't have CBP, okay, and no OSCE, no connection, no proper connection to employers.
Yep, that's right.
I want to focus on that one. Here at Ian's Jonathan, we have tons of partners.
All right.
And
yeah.
I'm very proud of my partners. Okay, we have lots of partners, and not just our partners, our loyal partners who happens to be our sponsors. And these sponsors are really hungry to get all the nurses all over the globe.
I agree.
All of them. They're
agree.
buying every nurses. Not buying, literally buying, but they're buying a spot, let's say 10, 15 nurses after our training.
Yep.
They get them all.
Yeah.
Like that.
They're waiting for them to
Yeah,
finish.
like they always call us like, hello,
Are they done?
Ian's, are
they
they
done?
ready? Right? Are they ready? So yeah, they're going in bunches and bunches, maybe 12 today. The next month, maybe another 15. And the next month, the numbers just go up all the time. And it's just so happy. It's just a happy moment and an experience that you feel so satisfied when we send them off.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
We give them, of course, a farewell party.
Yeah, true. And also, part of the challenge is actually getting an interview. Now, guys, I need to remind them, by the way. By the way, guys, we will be conducting our biggest, our grandest, and one of the first event for international conference for nurses, carers, and cooks. This event is so big that if you were a nurse or a carer or a cook, come to our office here in Dubai. That's in Golden Diamond Park, Building 4, room 102. Because, guys, just listen to me this time, real quick. If you're a nurse, imagine we will be putting the sponsors in front of you, like literally in front of you. So if you're a nurse, don't miss this chance, really. Visit our office. The event will be held December 16 and 17. There are so many sponsors coming. So all the nurses here in UAE, oh my God, you are welcome to come.
Don't miss this opportunity.
Yeah,
guys.
don't miss this opportunity. The one good thing about that one is you can get an offer on the same day where you were interviewed.
Exactly.
Yeah? Get an offer on the same day. That's how bad they want nurses to go to the UK. And just imagine this. After getting the offer letter, you will be offered or assigned your COS. And you know, if you have COS, chances are you're 99.7% going to the UK.
That's the point.
The 0.3 is like the germs in the alcohol where you cannot disappoint. I don't know what's the problem, but 99% is quite high if you get COS already.
Yeah.
And after that, your visas will be processed.
And
We'll book your ticket. We'll send you off to the airport. Your family members cry. Your friends cry because those tears are tears of joy.
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, don't miss this opportunity. International Conference for Nurses, Carers, and Cooks this coming December 16 and 17 at Golden Diamond Park. Okay, building number 4, room 102. Well, going back, Jonathan, also nurses without work experience.
Yeah.
Right? These nurses' challenges is like, oh, I need to gain experience. I need to gain experience. I need to gain experience, which is very wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Because they were thinking that a nurse always belongs to a hospital.
I see.
Yeah, you remember we presented the
yes.
idea earlier. If you work in a nursing home or in a facility outside the hospital, you remember that? Even a freshman
can join.
Yeah, they can get the job. You're welcome there. There's no issues. No, what you call this one? No big obstacles to overcome.
I see.
Yeah, from uni to UK.
Wow.
Bars. Yeah.
Bars.
Yeah, and also people who need legal assistance. Ian's, we have solicitors.
So don't
We
worry
have
about
the
that.
best lineup of lawyers that could possibly help you.
You have
Profe-
bans? You have UK ban?
Yep. Oh
Don't
my
worry.
God. Don't worry. If you're banned from entering the country, okay, talk to us. Talk to us. Just yesterday when we talk about that guy,
Mhm.
right? Was it a guy or a girl?
A guy.
A guy, yeah, who happened to be banned in the UK
Yep.
for 10 years.
Yeah.
10
10 years.
years. That's a long time ban. You know what? Magic. Boom. What
Ian's
happened?
magic. Of course, it was overturned. Ban was lifted and he entered the UK.
Yeah. Oh my God. That was so amazing. I love that. Now, ban no more. Right?
Or, yeah.
Ban no more. Yeah. Also, people who have work gaps. As I told you, sometimes work gaps can affect your career in moving to the UK. But as we have mentioned earlier, your options,
Mhm.
okay, you could go to a care home
Yep.
where your work gap doesn't matter at
Exactly.
all.
Exactly.
To address that one, work gap is not a big issue, to be honest.
Mhm.
And your work gaps doesn't matter, as I mentioned earlier, and you can still get the best training, yeah.
Yep.
And the benefit is working, like for example in NHS,
Yeah.
yeah,
Same, the
everything, yeah,
same.
and
Same
even
benefit.
more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, especially this part right here, if you look at it, agencies telling them you cannot bring your family. This is
That is-
all a hoax. This is not true,
This
folks,
is-
guys.
This is not true.
Yeah, can you expound on that, Jonathan?
Guys, if, of course, we're talking about your immediate family, meaning to say your spouse, your partner, if you're unmarried, that's fine. As long as you have proof. If you're the same sex, doesn't matter. If you have kids, just provide their birth certificate. Of course, at the same time, we can book your visa and come to the UK at the same time.
Yeah.
Some of the agencies will tell you, I know you cannot bring any one of them.
Oh.
Just yourself, and just give back give back home. You cannot bring them. I'm sorry. It's not true, guys.
Yeah,
you can
true.
bring them along with you. You can bring them along with you. If you have the funds, that's very fine.
Yeah, if you have 2, 3 kids, then that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Going there as a whole unit of family will be very advantageous
Yes.
rather than going there alone.
Yeah, and of course, in UK they respect family. They
Yeah.
have laws for this.
Yes,
For
true.
family, so and of course, if you don't have a family, you can look for a family in the UK.
Which we're planning to do sooner. Not just kidding, guys. But yeah, they value family and they want you to be with them.
Yes.
Well, in fact, I know one story of mine. I got a good friend who happens to have a sister in Nottingham.
Yeah.
She was assigned in Leeds, but she spoke to the employer and talked about the concerns of like getting relocated to
To another
Nottingham
one, yeah.
because of this and that.
Yes.
It was very justifiable because
Uh-huh.
she told it that they have her own accommodation. It's 5 to 10 minutes away from the facilities that she is working. And to be honest, Jonathan, okay, no questions at all.
Oh,
You're really approved.
they just approve.
Yeah, just approved. Approved. Family is important to
Yes,
them.
exactly.
Ohana. They say Ohana.
Yeah, I remember that lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it actually is practical as well,
Yeah, true.
right? So she can just live with her sister, no need to pay for her own rent. So she has rent free. She would be rent free.
Yeah. The best thing about that one is just 5 to 10 minutes walk away from the facility.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
Amazing.
And I hope she won't be late
Hopefully.
in the future.
Hopefully.
Right. So that's a bit of challenge. Actually, there's a lot more challenges, but these are few who are really that we tackle usually. And there are also 2 ways to progress with your dreams. You can do it. You can do all of this yourself, which presents another set of challenges, of course, right? Because
Not good
challenges never end,
Yeah, not a
right?
good idea.
It just grows. And of course, set of challenges and advantages. Or you can go through Ian's, right? You can go to an agency like Ian's, right?
Exactly. But if I have to think about the challenges, Joe, I've already invested my time, my effort, my money to go to the UK. Might well as just pick the best one,
Yeah.
right? And by the way, guys, you're looking at them right now, and they're live. It's amazing to see that the people right here are doing lots of efforts for you to be guaranteed a spot in going to the UK. So let's go back to the challenges. So there will be different paths that you will be taking. Let's say, for example, let's talk about direct recruitment or
Yeah,
direct hire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So there will be disadvantages and advantages.
Advantages.
So advantages of which is no recruitment fee is paid to an agency, right? Of course, the disadvantage, it requires lots of researches, prospecting, to find different employers sponsoring international nurses. And this could take you forever.
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah.
Neil. And actually, just to share to you guys,
Mm,
not all employers in the UK can provide sponsorship.
true.
There's a list who have their sponsor license,
Mhm,
and they can only provide sponsorship.
true.
So not all. Doesn't mean that they're a big company or prestigious or leading company,
Mhm.
meaning to say they can provide sponsorship.
Mm.
No.
So yeah, if I were you, try to weigh things.
Yeah.
Then I might not go to this direct hire technique, doing it all by myself because let's say for example, let's go back to the slide. Yeah, another advantage is you manage your own application, avoiding delays if there is a middleman. Okay. But the disadvantage for that one, applications end up in the company's applicant tracking system or ATS. A little known fact, guys, if you're applying as a nurse in the UK, the employers are using now ATS system,
Yep.
okay, or automatic tracking system.
Yep.
If your application doesn't matches the requirement
Mm-hmm.
that they are looking for,
Yep.
for most of the time, your applications will be rejected.
Go
That
straight to
is-
trash.
Yeah, trash. Like, give you a chance or throw you away, your application away, not you. Literally, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard.
Yeah.
Part of it is like advantage for direct hire is you get direct contact with hiring managers and decision makers. So that's really good. As I mentioned, the disadvantage, your application belong to the junk mail, in short,
Spam box.
or spam box, or what they so-called, they don't reply at all. And that's a sad story,
Yeah.
but we'll talk about that in some other time.
Yeah.
Also, stronger negotiation position in respect of offers. That's one advantage that
Mhm.
you can take.
That's right.
Yeah. But of course,
There's a disadvantage.
yeah, most nurses have lack of insight about the company, which is very,
very
critical,
critical. Yeah,
for
to be-
job interviews.
Exactly, Neil. Because some applicants, they just do
Submit.
submit. Then you are invited for an interview. Then they go to the interview and they don't know nothing
Yeah, true.
about the employer itself.
Mm.
And sometimes, guys, that's the first question. Like
Mm.
earlier today, did you research about us? Do you know about us? How did you know about us?
Yeah,
Do
true.
you know something about our services? Because if you are applying, of course, you should know about the business that you're applying to.
Yeah,
right?
that's so sad, Jonathan. Sometimes we become really what you call that one? We become there's a word that I'm thinking, desperate. You become so desperate that you will be sending like a series of resumes
Every day sending
every day,
email,
and you get like a quota. Today I'll send 10.
and you
Tomorrow
don't
I'll
even
get 10.
and you don't
10.
even know if your CV is working.
Yeah, that's the part because nobody's guiding you
Yeah,
to do the right thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know if the CV should have a photo on it,
Mhm.
photo, whole body, one by one,
Yeah.
or if you need to put this kind of training that you have done,
Mm.
certificates. You don't have any guidance, right?
A very big disadvantage. Even once when I tried to scan on the application for nurses, I was so surprised because there's one resume that stands out the most, Jonathan. When I look at it, I look at the picture. I saw the picture with a cloud background, with the sun rays shining on his face. I said, I think this is the wrong picture for sure. And all of a sudden, the more I look at it, there's doves flying.
What kind of picture is that?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's Rod's doing, but so yeah.
Right. So, okay, let's go to the
Icebreaker,
next.
everyone, icebreaker. Okay.
Relax, guys, relax. so I know it's a long night and it's a long video, but guys, you will learn a lot from this.
Yeah.
Promise you.
And it's fun.
We're having fun, right?
Yeah, I'm having fun. As I told you, we should have like lots of guests on our background. Unfortunately, we can stop them from flying. That's their dream.
We have prepared meals for them. So I don't know who will eat these 12 meals. So anyway, let's go to the recruitment agency.
Yep.
Right?
Recruitment
Slide, please.
agency.
So we'll talk about their advantages and disadvantages.
Sure.
So in a recruitment agency, one of the advantages are access to multiple job openings at once.
Yes.
Meaning to say, you can access the list of vacancies.
True.
Right?
And the perfect example for that, Jonathan, is, okay, nurses, listen to me carefully. Okay, we have an event this coming December 16 and 17, International Conference for nurses, carers, and cooks. Now, if we talk about access to multiple job openings, trust me, this is the perfect time for you to show up in our office here in Dubai at Golden Diamond Park, building number 4, room 102. If access for multiple job opening is what you're looking, you can even have an access for face-to-face interview with the employer on that day. It's more than a job bank that you've been spending most of your time with, aside from TikTok.
And Neil, it's for free. It's
free.
for free, guys.
With the capital free on the first letter. So it's big. As I told you, it's the biggest, the grandest, and it's our first big event for this year.
Right.
Employers coming. Okay, coming. And I would really love to invite all of the nurses. If you're here in UAE, fly in Dubai. Okay. I mean, not UAE, but if you're here in the Gulf country, fly to Dubai.
Even if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Wherever you are, mark your calendar, December 16 and 17. Okay, International Conference for Nurses, Carers, and Cook.
Yes.
Okay, Golden Diamond Park, building number 4, 102.
Right.
Employers waiting for you, just waiting for the job offers to be signed, COS to be assigned, and you will be flying in the UK in no time. Oh my God, I'm so good at this.
Right. Let's talk about the disadvantage of a recruitment agency. Of course, one of the disadvantages, they say this is a disadvantage, but really it depends, no? So they act on behalf of the employer and not the applicant. Meaning to say, the agency will act on your behalf as an applicant to the employer, right? So really, you don't have the face-to-face communication.
Yeah, the first-hand encounter. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, which is sad at the same time. It could be beneficial.
Yeah,
it
actually,
could be not.
It depends, no?
Yep.
It depends because sometimes it's better if the agency talk to the employer themselves.
Sure.
Right?
And can you just imagine if you're facing your employer on the same day that you will have your interview?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know the word intuition, Jonathan? Yeah. So if they really like you, okay, you're 1 to 2 questions away for landing a job, and you'll be flying in no time in the UK.
Yeah.
Right? So going back also, advantages. Let's stick to the top.
Right. So next advantage is better insights into a position, including company's expectations.
Amazing.
Guys, this is one of the best advantage that you can get.
Yep.
Right? Not because, some applicants, some nurses or some carers, they just think that, I am qualified because I have the requirements, I have the skills, I have the experience. Definitely, I can pass this interview. They will hire me. Wrong. Wrong. You're wrong.
Big X.
Because, of course, you need to gain insights. So, for example, you need to know what they really need. Do they need this kind of person? Do they need this kind of background?
Mm.
Do they need this kind of experience?
Yep.
And you will not get it if you're going to do a direct hire.
Yeah.
That's one of the best advantage that you can get if you're going to use an agency. Right?
So yeah, I was like thinking about it sometimes, like, oh my God, is going on the route for direct hire is the best option for me. I was like weighing things, and the way I look at it, it looks like this. Like, oh my God, it's hard to decide which one is right. So what else what else are the advantages, John?
Yeah, of course, the next advantage is you improve your chance of getting an offer through interview tips and feedback. Oh my God.
Oh,
Guys, this is very helpful.
talking about that, right?
Talking about improving your chance of getting an offer through interview tips and feedback. Guys, Ian's, as an agency, right, we do these kinds of things. We give interview preparation, right? We give you the answers, not
Yeah.
really answers, but we give you an insight, right? Because of course you need to think. We're not just going to give you everything, spoon feed everything. You also need to think. But we give you insight, we give you ideas, we give you tips on what would be the possible questions,
Yeah, true.
right? So that way you increase your chance to get hired 100 times,
Yeah, maybe more.
maybe more.
Part of our program here at Ian's, by the way, guys, is what Jonathan said. We prepare you for this moment. And part of the success for Ian's team is the people behind those people who will be preparing you. Caliber, oh my God. All-time high.
All-time
Very
high.
high
All-time high.
level.
Exactly.
And trust me, that guy I know, he's really good. He's extremely good at
What's
this.
the name?
Neil,
Neil. Ah, yeah.
the other guy.
It's a bit sad, but don't worry. I'll just
Yeah.
ask him to drink with me.
Yeah, he will, he said.
All right. And next advantage, disadvantage, I mean, is their interest is to find the best match to the requirements of the role.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that could be an advantage.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Sorry, my bad.
And they are not career advice centers. The recruitment agency, by the way, is, of course, they're not career advice centers unable to help you with career decisions, right? We're talking about most agencies.
Yeah, true, Jonathan.
But what I can tell them, Ian's, you will meet expert here. You will meet expert, and you will meet people who are expert in career advice.
And best thing about that, Jonathan, is we are not just speaking on behalf of the company. Those people who's now in the UK can speak for us, their experience,
Exactly.
how they were treated in the preparation for them to move to the UK. And even our existing trainees right now, they speak highly of the process.
Yep.
They're really comfortable. They're very happy. They feel really, really ready for the big move in order for them to make their dreams into reality.
Exactly.
And we don't do lip service there, guys. You go to our pages, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. We post a healthy amount of content in those platforms. And
If you want, you
you'll
can
be
come
surprised.
here and talk to them.
Yeah, and you can look at the Google reviews too.
Yeah.
The Google
Exactly.
review speaks for itself.
Right.
We do not. We encourage you highly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and let's go to our next advantage, guys. So, specialist knowledge of the international hiring process. Actually, this is very, very helpful as well, right? Because if you hire an agency, they know the process, right? Because some of them will just will give you fake, let's say, fake process.
Yeah.
They will ask you to, you need to give more money. No. Here in Ian's, we will give you the process. We are very transparent in which level are you in which process are you in. And of course, we are very knowledgeable and we are expert on this.
Yeah, true.
Right?
And I can attest to that one because trust me, guys, if it's not us who's speaking in behalf of the company,
Mhm.
really try to ask our network, the people we've helped, the people who
Right.
reach out for us, the people who join the company, the people who pass by and
Mhm.
learn from our expertise,
Mhm.
the events, those people. We want you to talk to them. We want
Right.
you to reach out to them and hear our stories, hear our services. You might be surprised because for most of the time, trust me, guys, their experience are just simply magical.
Yeah, yeah. And let's go to the last part
Mhm.
of the disadvantage in recruitment agency.
Mhm.
Of course, they have access to a large pool of candidates.
Yeah.
Right? So these employers, right, they have, because you know there's a lot of candidates.
Mhm.
They say a lot, thousands
Thousands.
thousands of
Thousands of
applicants,
thousands,
right?
yeah.
Thousands of candidates.
Mhm.
So they have access to these thousands of them,
Mm-hmm.
right? Right. So, Neil, I think you know where this is leading to,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
right?
I'm pretty sure where we're going after
But,
this one.
but,
Yep,
but,
yep, yep.
but, before we proceed with our program, I would like to show them the only solution that our audience will ever need to make the first step in moving to the UK as a registered nurse. So let's watch this video. Don't go
Yeah.
away.
Great.
Join the first, biggest, and grandest international conference for carers and nurses who wants to work in the UK at Tower Dubai office this 16 and 17 of December 2022. It's a free event, and you will learn how to work in the UK within weeks. Most of all, you will meet our employers and sponsors from the UK, recruiting to fill the vacancies up to 100, all happening during the conference. Register now.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
I can't wait for that day to happen,
Actually,
really.
neither
I'm counting the days.
I'm
and
excited
so
and-
excited
and I'm looking forward into it as well.
Yep.
Because I know it will be a very long day, very busy day, but it will be a very productive
productive.
day. I'm
Yep.
sorry, I'm out of words. Oh my God.
We've spilled everything already,
Yes.
Jonathan.
And I did the seminar before this.
Okay, guys, if you want to be like Socrates, the guy you saw on the video earlier, and make a change in your life, yes, like really big change. It's like a 360-degree
Very
change.
soon.
Very, very soon. We want to invite all the nurses across the globe. I'm also mumbling, but we would like to invite all the nurses across the globe. If you're from the Philippines, fly to Dubai. If you are in Africa, fly to Dubai. Wherever you are in the world, fly to Dubai. International Conference for
Uh-huh.
Nurses, Carers, and Cook will happen December 16 and 17 of this year. And the best place for us to conduct that event, it would be here in Dubai. So remember, guys, mark your calendars. Gold and Diamond Park, building number 4, room 102. This will be an event of a lifetime. So don't miss the opportunities, because we promise you that we will bring the employers in front of you.
Yes. And adding to that, Neil,
Mhm.
I think this is the most important part
Mhm.
of December 16 and 17
Mm.
International Conference. I would like to emphasize this, guys. This event is for free.
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 Oh my God, free.
So, if you really want to go to the UK, you need to ask yourself,
Mhm.
how bad you want this? This is a free event. I can't imagine people, especially here in the UAE,
Mhm.
and they have this kind of dream, missing out on this.
Yeah, you will never sleep another night if you will miss our program. The regrets will be too much for
But
you to bear.
yes, exactly.
Guys, if you see opportunity in front of you, grab it.
Grab it. Yeah.
Because once it's gone, oh my God, will not go back. So again, the biggest, the grandest, and the first event for the year, International Conference for Nurses, Carers, and Cook. December 16, 17, and all of this will happen in Golden Diamond Park, building number 4, room 102. And before we end this program, Jonathan, to be honest with you, I received tons of messages from my WhatsApp,
Oh,
lots of emails, tons of just overwhelming amount of requests and things that I always enjoy. So can you do the honor? Let's try to read the comments
Let's
on the
read
board.
some comments from this wonderful and beautiful lady,
Oh, wow.
Rani Fajardo Antonio. Hi to the two handsome guys of Ian's. Hi to you as well.
You missed the other not so handsome guy, by the way. So from Janice, watching from Abu Dhabi. Hello to all of my Bisdak cohort. Bisdak, by the way, guys, is like for Bisaya, right?
Okay.
And I'm proud of it. I'm one of them. So if you're from Philippines and you're Bisdak, you know where to look for me. I'm gonna bring you to the UK. Bias are everywhere, and I love it.
Clarence.
Uh-huh.
Clarence Uche gift. Thanks for the update on the advantages and disadvantages. You're welcome, Charlene. You are very welcome, and I hope to see you this coming December 16th.
Yeah,
and 17th.
Charlene, come, please. Ashante, Shante, great job, Mr. Neil and Mr. Jonathan. Oh my God, what a lovely name.
Yeah,
Ashante.
something like
Yeah, Jarul's girlfriend. Bang TV. Oh, it's
Oh!
just like BTS.
Bangchan TV. My sister Asiya, Sania.
What?
Oh, hi to you.
Oh, this is Asia's
maybe
sister.
yeah.
Bang
Hi,
TV.
Bangchan. Your
Oh my
sister is
God.
doing well, and I'll ask her to call you later.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you for watching.
what's the next topic for next week coming from Neil? It would be a surprise because Chris will be handling the show. For
Oh,
that day.
I'm so excited for
Yep.
this
There's
for the
another
next
one.
episode.
Ethan, what's
Ehananti Indran.
that's a very hard name to
I'm from
pronounce.
Sri Lanka. How to participate this event? Oh my God! Ehananti, I would like to formally invite you, your brother, sister, family, mother, father, to come
Friends to
here
friends.
in Dubai. Join us here because you will meet the sponsors. I'm not kidding. You will meet the sponsor. We have their tickets with us.
Yeah.
We have the booking. We have their hotel bookings.
Yep.
You know what? I'll give you their address where they're going to stay here in Dubai. Of course, I will not do,
Yeah,
I will not do that.
and by the way, from the people who's in Sri Lanka, I love you so much, guys. I love you. Your people are amazing.
Yeah.
You're the coolest people around. Go visit our pages. There's
Yeah.
so many information that you can
Yes,
find.
exactly. And
Yeah.
also, I would like to tell that our candidates
Mm.
from Sri Lanka, some of them are flying next week.
Yeah. Also, Sunita, reach out to me. I'm waiting for that call. We have
All right.
another one. Aileen.
Aidlin, the Explorer, watching from Fujairah. We love you. We love you, everyone. Heads up, SW Intern, which is the intern are the members of our program. I am proud to be a part of this amazing family. It's truly exceptional experience. Wow.
Wow. Also, Aileen
Aileen.
is a member.
Yes,
I guess, right?
She is.
Oh.
She's already she will get her interview very soon.
We're gonna take you to the UK. Mihiri.
Mihiri.
Yeah. Do you have a schedule for a skilled workers webinar via Zoom? Let's think about it. I actually wanted that. to
Mihiri, where are you
happen.
from? Can you reply to the comments? Because Mihiri, like what I told the other guy from Sri Lanka, I need you to be here. I need you to come here in person, face to face, in person, in the flesh, not just in spirit. I need you to be here live December 16 and 17.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you need Zoom? This is opportunity, guys.
Now, if I were you, Zoom is good. Zoom is cool and all.
Live is
but
face to face is better.
Yeah, it's a different ball game.
Right.
It's a different ball game. So yeah, I think we have discussed everything about how nurses go to the UK.
Yes.
It was fun. It was
Performance.
a very, very productive evening.
Yes,
Very. It's filled with information that nobody can give you online, guys. Trust me.
Right. True.
We eat and live nurses. Don't get me wrong. That's our work.
Yeah.
We take them to the UK.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's our. Oh my God. We do it every day.
Yeah.
So guys, once again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you again tomorrow. And as we discuss stories of hope and exciting opportunities for everyone. Right.
So if you're a nurse, don't forget International Conference for Nurses, Carers, and Cooks. It will happen December 16 here, 17 Golden Diamond Park, building number 4, room 102. And guys, we would love to see you in flesh, face-to-face, employer, COS, offer letters will be all around the place. So guys, thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you the next day. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye! Paalam!